dead, 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 dead.
So many great pictures.
Oh, the history of ZSR, Scuba Pete. The history of ZSR right there.
Oh, it's long and sorted, all right.
Welcome
resting
to 157, episode 157 of ZSR. As you can see, we have the lovely Scuba Pete with us today, along with Matthew, Tez, and Shabby. How is everybody?
Good.
Great.
Good.
Yay, glad it's Friday.
Glad it's Friday.
Before we came on, I'm definitely saying it.
Well, especially after that one picture of Matt in the garden.
Well, exactly. I think that picture proves it with Matt in the garden. Matt told me something before. It's never even dawned on me. And I was like, baffling. So, go on. What were you saying?
What? What about man hair? What are you talking about?
Man hair.
Yeah.
I would just say, because everyone says, "Oh, Matt's always got his shirt off in the garden," and I say, I do. Look, I trim my armpits, and I said, "There's nothing worse than doing your arm poses, and you've got a big bush hanging out." So,
I shave. You don't smell.
Look, I'm like, look at that. I done my head today. I've had a haircut, grade 1.
You're right.
And I do because they say when you do your armpits, you're not smelly, are you? You're not smelly.
No, you don't smell as much.
Doesn't smell as much. So.
But you're right. But you bathe anyway. It's not as if you don't bathe.
No, but it's smelly. No.
I like to be aerodynamic.
I've been doing it for years.
Hey, could you see him painting the back garden where he was like, "Hello, I'm almost
was that aerodynamic? I was causing waves in the. It's causing waves. Like
she's inside.
I must say the pictures of your garden all painted. Look, you put that thing up again. I just wrote naked.
I have my shorts on, of course.
It looks very professional. What do you call that colour of that wall now? What do you call
is called? You're gonna love this. You got Tesla like this. It's called Plymouth Grey.
Plymouth Grey, Scuba.
Yeah, the Janet painting.
That's they use that down at the dock. They paint all the.
I've got to wear something because I've got to put my brush somewhere. I've got to tuck it somewhere, and so I've got to wear shorts.
Yeah, your brush holder.
All the neighbors are.
Oh,
hey, this picture's just popped up on my phone. Look at this. You want to see this?
Yeah, hang on. Let me make you big.
Look at that. It's look. He's making a Batman Forever car. Ooh.
Who is that?
Who is
McFarlane.
it?
Oh, it's McFarlane. Oh, right. So it's a McFarlane Batmobile.
He's making a Batman Forever, the big one, big scale. Look at that.
Wow.
I've been enjoying San Diego. I've got some pictures to show as well, and we'll bring up, what we've liked, and there's just a few things to talk about tonight. Stuff. Well, have you not ever fancied going to San Diego? I never. For me, it's too much.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Is it?
It makes Star Wars Celebration look cheap as far as
how much is a ticket for a one-day thing?
I don't know.
Man's collection. He's off. He's going to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know how much a ticket, Scuba. How much is?
It's like I want to say I heard like a 4-day pass, assuming you could even get one of those, is like $1,200 or something insane.
See,
I know ridiculous. Ryan Laserpants. He lucked into press passes for him and his wife, so they're there, which is way cool. But they're like press, and I'm like, good on you.
Then all the hotels push the prices up, don't they?
You know it.
Yeah. I know the Imperial Communique. Good old Anthony's got a press. He's doing a few things there. Really, I've always liked that fella.
He did some good interviews last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I think he's at a Hasbro. I think he did a Hasbro thing the other day. I think they did a breakfast thing. Is it? They do these breakfast things, or what they call them. So they were opening that new ship, aren't they? The what do you call what's the new stuff from Ahsoka, the Starfighter? Not a Y-wing. I forgot what it's called.
The E-wing or whatever.
No, E-wing.
E-wing. But apparently that's not being sold retail. That's only Hasbro, Pulse, and Disney stores, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be patient with that one and wait and see if it pops up somewhere else, like the X-Wings did.
Well, they said the same thing. I watched Pixel Dan's video on and going through it all, like, because he gets the preview nights before it actually opens, and he showed the new Black Series, and he showed the stamp with the battle droids.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thing. But they're not going to be retail. That's only Hasbro Pulse or Disney stores as well. And I'm like, the way Black Series is kind of dipping, and I'll always collect it, so as if I'm going to go off it. But the way it's kind of declining a bit, you make it exclusives. I'm like,
did you see the 3-pack as well with Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul? They've all got capes. Yeah. They didn't I didn't realize they were doing that. So that went past me.
Yeah, I mean it's nice to do, but you'd think Pete said something before, and you said something before about G.I. Joe compared to Black Series and how the differences, which we'll talk about tonight. But it's that sort of thing where you can see. It's funny how it's like I've got pictures of some Masters Masters Universe, and Mattel yesterday for Masters. I mean, what was that like, Scuba? They just blew it up. I mean, it
was like, hello.
I know, but Black Series was very quiet, very quiet.
I went into Smith's on last Saturday, the first time I've been in Smith's in probably a year, because they've stopped selling Star Wars, haven't they? And they had Masters of the Universe figures in there.
Really?
And 3 of them they've re-released Orko. Have they re-released Orko?
Yeah, they've re-released the first few waves because I think more people are buying them now.
Yeah, and who's the spider guy? What's the guy with the? I forgot what
Montana. Oh no,
rope thing that goes up and down on the back.
Webster.
Oh yeah,
Webster. And they had one of those new Snake guys. He looked amazing. The Snake guy.
Yeah, the Snake crew they've been coming out with is just kick ass.
Orange and green, and he had a shield. And he had a tail that you fitted on. I nearly picked it up because
I got him just over there.
It was that vibrant in the color, and I just thought,
wasn't that one? Was it?
No, he had a shield with him, but he had some armor on him. He looked like he had an orange body but green head. It was a snake. I can't remember the name of it now.
So did you buy anything, Matt? Did you get anything?
Yeah.
Did you get anything?
No, I didn't. I walked in and walked out, Tess. I was very disappointed with Smith.
After all that, walked in.
When you walked out the shop, did you announce, "Well, there's nothing here for me"?
Nothing. I only come in this shop because my wife wanted to look at Harry Potter Funkos, and they didn't have any, so we walked out.
He went mad. He went, "I've shaved my armpits for nothing."
So I went into B&M and bought myself a big tub for the garden. That was so exciting. So it's a bit worrying, isn't it? I've spent more time in the garden this year than I have in this room.
Well, no,
I'm not a gardener. I'm not a gardener.
Matt's growing up.
My wife can't believe how much I've been in the garden this year. So it's a bit worrying, isn't it, everyone?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
We're talking about Masters, Rob, and the links that came out yesterday and the stuff that came out yesterday. I have a feeling that it's funny as well because they've stopped selling Origins in stores. Yeah, it sounds like everyone's on the board now because of all the cools. I mean, I know you buy it as well as me and Scuba, but it's just becoming there. I mean, yesterday's reveals were ridiculous how good they were.
Yeah, I thought they stole the show.
Yeah, I you know what? I did, to tell you the truth. I tell you what else was nice as well. Did you see that Mondo Lino? That Mondo have made Lino. That is ridiculous.
No, I missed that one.
No, I didn't see that.
But I saw where that was. That smash up is coming, but that might just get me to collect those. I have the one turtle figure that Rob sourced for me from the great state of Texas. The Mutant He-Man, which is way cool.
Yeah. Another thing we were talking about, Rob. Do you shave your armpits, Rob?
Yeah.
So I do not shave.
This is all new to me. This is all new. So
I do not shave, but I'm in Matt's corner on this. I definitely trim.
Yeah,
it is bikini.
Manscape. Shabby is called manscaping.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the other half as well. That
Yeah, it's always good for the ladies in the world.
The ladies as well.
Ladies,
smelly
just
old
like
hair.
the ladies, you don't want to look like you have buckwheat in a headlock.
Yeah, you're like, spider legs sticking out your armpits.
Yeah.
Next time, Shabby, we want to see smooth pits. That's what we want to see.
In a Speedo.
I'm not a hairy bloke though. I don't have a. I mean, I've got a
hairy bloke. You said bloke. Okay.
I'm not really a. You know what I mean? I don't really
Your
have
chest,
a.
man. Your chest.
You're not a trimmer. You're a dyer, aren't you?
Oh, no.
I go trim when I die, darling.
Can't believe what a dyer. Brilliant. Thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Scissors near Shabby. Oh no, but a pot of dye. He's so come on then, love.
What's this? 1922.
Mix it up, snap it on.
So what are the things you've seen so far that you like?
I'm really curious about this Origins Thundercats. I wish they would have gave us a little bit more. I want to know, is it going to be a crossover like Ninja Turtles, or is it going to be their own line?
Crossover?
Yeah.
No, it's a crossover. Now, Super 7 actually did Thundercats like He-Man, original He-Man figures a couple of years back. They were only sold at GameStop, but they actually did them. I think they only did the main characters, Panthro and Lion-O and so forth, but they looked really good. And I don't know whether Mattel took the inspiration from that and thought, if we articulate them like they did with Origins on Thundercats.
They looked good, but they, as typical Super 7, they were not cheap to buy.
Yeah.
They were like,
No.
So
They
if
were
they're going to do a matchup like that, they're going to keep that price point just like Turtles and Origins. So that's kind of exciting.
I tell you what, though, I mean, it's funny because a lot of people were arming about the turtle. I mean, me and Rob have always liked the turtle ones. We think they're awesome. But the reveals yesterday of that ninja with the dragon wings and the dragon head and some of the stuff that you're getting for under $20, I don't know why I'm blown away by it.
You've got some pictures, Shabby. You've got some pictures.
I've got some pictures. I'll show you some pictures now. So if when
I went in Smith's yesterday, when I went in Smith's that Saturday, the turtles were just absolutely immense. It does look from that new animated film. They do look great. They do look amazing. I picked up the main baddie, the bug guy, and Superfly and Bebop and Rocksteady, they always look good. And
well,
there was one. What was there was a frog guy in it, and he had a tongue that come in and out. Yeah,
Genghis, I think Genghis frog.
like Genghis frog. That's it. I just thought that was clever. And I thought, no, I'm not collecting turtles.
Go on.
It's a rabbit hole.
They're like £10, aren't they? They're quite cheap and reasonable. So,
but it's like I bought that Casey Jones at Joe Fest, and he's got like 12 accessories, a big backpack, a comic. You can change the figure. Max that comfort for. Well, it was at Joe Fest. It was $20, but they're selling it at $17.99. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
For the most part, too, those Turtle Motu crossovers, they've been pretty easy to find in stores. They're
great.
There's been a few difficult ones, but for the most part, you can get them.
They did say the Origins, the base Origin. I mean, that Rio Blast. I mean, I've been waiting for that figure since years, and they've kept the same mustache and the same hair, and I'm like, that is awesome, But these are a couple of things that I liked yesterday. First of all, I loved this. Loved it. So NECA said last year that they were going to do a line of Pee-wee figures. So they'll do Miss Yvonne, they'll do Captain Coral, but they introduced the Pee-wee one yesterday, and that to me is just that's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, different heads. Yeah.
Like that's Terry.
There's Terry. You get a couple of heads, but I mean, the way that you see the Elvira behind him, and that they looked unbelievable. So
that's like a Christmas one, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, that's real fur, isn't it? Yeah.
So that again is something I can't wait to get hold of.
The colours on that are amazing.
Wow.
Well, that's the Filmation She-Ra. That's the one, and they've got the face perfect. It looks exactly like the cartoon, so that's an absolute definite for me.
Are they doing a new cartoon? Because the lady who did the voice was in San Diego Comic-Con, and she held
the sword, didn't she?
I saw that clip, and I don't know if she's doing a new cartoon and voicing it or something. I don't know. Yeah.
How old is she? She must be getting on a bit.
Yeah.
60s, 70s.
So the next thing, so these are a couple of the figures for the Filmation line. I borrowed them off Planet.
Oh, Manny faces.
But the new Catra, the new Ram Man, and they've even made Mantenna with the cartoon look. So that's a completely different mold from the last one.
Oh yeah. When do his eyes pop out? When do his eyes go?
I'm not sure if the eyes pop out on this one, but they must do really. But I mean, to have them all changed again and remold them again. So in other words, these aren't the same as the Origins ones. These are different molds altogether. They've made Ram Man a bit small, a bit thinner, if you will.
Yeah, they look more They do look like the cartoon, which I like. Yeah.
So there's
this for years. It was like they did the Origins She-Ra, and then it was like, what? There were other people on the show, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is a better way to go, though, Pete, because when they turned around and said that they were going to do all the She-Ra ones, when the Filmation ones came out, I think the She-Ra line will do better in Filmation, the cartoon line, than it will in Origins. It will too. So, I'm looking forward to seeing them. So so far we've got Catcher. They're doing the Horde, obviously. Let's just see who else that we've got. Just hold on a second. Here we go. Next one is obviously Moduloc. Now that guy there is that's going to be Mattel Creations through Origins. That guy with the wings. I don't really know who he is. I think he's from the comics.
Oh yeah, Rio Blast. Rio Blast. Excellent. He will sell out, won't he? He's bound to sell out. He'll become a hard one to get. Yeah.
So Rio Blast and the guy with the wings are definitely Mattel Creations. That's the one where you have to go online and get them there. But the Moduloc, they said he's going to go in the Filmation line, so he's going to be in the cartoon line. So
it'll be out and available.
Yeah. So that one will be able to get retail or anywhere basically. But the one with the wings and obviously Rio Blast will be Mattel Creations.
Yeah, Moduloc looks pretty much similar to the original. Yeah. Oh, these are the mixed turtles.
These are the two ones. Look at that ninja though up there with the dragon's head and the wings. And
awesome, isn't it, man?
And that King Hiss, the way they've put like a chromy gold on him, a shiny gold.
I do like the Shredder one. That looks awesome.
Yeah, that looks chunky as well, doesn't it?
Is that King Hiss's armor behind him? Is that like a foot soldier?
It's a foot soldier, but they said it's because in the originals, King Hiss was meant to be a prince and he was a good guy. So this one, they wanted to make him like a normal bad guy and do it that way, like a complete flip. But unbelievable. I mean, just look at Clamp Champ's, what is it, armor there and the big clamp he's got. It's just amazing. And they're doing new turtles as well, which is cool. And then we've got this. What do you think, Steve?
I think, a lot of people I saw online were like, that's not what you pitched us when you said, hey, pick. And yes, it's not, but I think it's just as cool because it's something new.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw everyone in the forum kicking off saying, well, that's not what we backed. You gave us pictures of it, but I think that's better. And one of the things about it is it just looks like an old school playset. It's just unbelievable. The actual snake thing right there on the far right is actually a ship that comes off and it's got rollers underneath it. You can put figures in it. So that actually comes off as a ship. And that's from the magazines, apparently. But I just think it's ridiculous. It's not as big.
I'm a little frightened of like what the price point might be because if they start
how much paint?
It's a big unit and it's got a lot of paint on it.
It's got different paint in it.
Just the way they all go out, real chains again. They've got trapdoors on it. I mean, it's just.
Where are you going to put it to, Shabby? Where are you going to put it?
Well, that's if I'm getting it.
Where are you going to make?
Oh, that's awesome, isn't it?
Can you squeeze it next to a turn here?
So that's the next, and it's not as big as it.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that big. That's still
big. That's pretty big.
Where they have it folded out.
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
I'm unsure about the price for the simple reason. The thing about Eternia is, and the lads who collect Masters will tell you, that was a sought after. That wasn't out that long in the 80s. It was like 6 months to a year, and then that's why it went so expensive. So the reason that came back out was to give people like myself who never got it as a kid the opportunity to get that. So that's an icon. That's like buying a Death Star or buying a Fort Curium or something. Everyone knows about the Eternia playset. This one is a brand new thing. It's never been out before, and so I don't know whether it's got the nostalgia bug to make it as expensive as Eternia. So I'm going about $400 to $450, I reckon. What do you reckon, lads?
I hope it's under that, because if it's pushing that, I'm gonna be hard pressed to say yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, if you said $2.99, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. So that's what we got last year, which was the Turtles of Grayskull. But it's like what Rob said. Next year,
what?
I am absolutely honestly, when they revealed that yesterday, I was just like, I mean, even if you collect Origins, Masters or not, that's going to attract so many people, I think.
The Thundercat guys will love it, won't they? Because it's something new for them to collect. They've never really, an
affordable Thundercats line would be
decent.
Yeah.
What would they do? Mumra and Skeletor mix? Do you think they must? They would. That's how they do it.
Maybe.
I would get that.
Yeah, that would. They've got to do it like that. Mix them up, haven't they? So He-Man and Lino would be together, I guess. They'd mix them up. You've got to be like, yeah.
You have to. It says you have to move the.
Would you mix? Would they mix? What's his? What's the nunchuck guy?
Oh,
Panther and Cringer together.
The Cringer would pretty much go over.
That's how you do it, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It's just the thing about it is, one of the things I noticed yesterday looking at the new is how well these sculpts are. These sculpts, they look really expensive. They look really good, and the way they've come out, the design.
The Mechanic crossover for the Motu or in the TMT, man, that thing looked amazing.
It did. I agree with you, and me and you were on board straight away with them, Rob. So, and then when you look at the wave, and
they get like the 4 Horsemen to sculpt these, a lot of these sort of things. So I'm
not sure they actually had the designer there, and he wasn't part of the 4 Horsemen. They've had a couple of the designers there, and there was one young lad, late 20s, early 30s, and he did this what's it called, the Snake Mountain. He did Snake Mountain, and he's done part of this new Snake Lair. Mega talented, I just think. And like I said, I think that Snake Lair to me is right up my street, and I agree with what Scuba said, because it just looks like an old school playset from the 80s. It just looks like an old
and the interior has like some really cool play features. There's a place where you can be chained up. There's a dungeon, that throne with the lava. Hey, that's the lava behind the throne spilling out. It's really cool. So,
that's what you want, isn't it? You got just something that you got.
Nice the old Snake Mountain where you open
it around.
Yeah, so they were the things that pulled out. I mean, it was only day one yesterday. There's going to be a lot more things that come out. But was there anything that stood out to any of you guys that you've seen so far?
I haven't seen that much, but I'm going to catch up this weekend, man.
Yeah, mine was mostly the Motu. I saw a little bit of G.I. Joe. Starduster was pretty cool. Didn't see a whole lot from Star Wars or Transformers. I don't know. It's Transformers maybe not have.
Is it to do with that new animated film that's come out? I see that got released in the UK or something. Was it yesterday, or was it a premiere yesterday in London?
Generation Transformers 1.
Yeah, Transformers 1. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen a few. I've seen some Megatron and. There's a Shockwave come out as well.
There's been a better trailer come out, isn't there? The past couple of days. Yeah. So yeah.
What do you think
I might go and see that.
The Cobra Rattler HasLab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
classified scale, so it's like the wingspan's like 31 inches.
Did the wings fold?
The wings do come out and then fold up, so you can fit it on your shelf.
Give you a little bit.
I mean, as you two, as diehard Joe fans, what did you think of it? I mean, I've been watching the cartoon, and so I'm not going to make it out like I'm the world's biggest fan, but it looks incredible. It really does.
What was it with the taxes and all that? It's like $350 something US.
Oh, it's
and which isn't horrible because
for size.
Vintage 3 3/4 inch Rattler. Like I just came off a Joe convention locally.
Anywhere 2 to 350.
Yeah, 250.
Yeah.
3.
Dang. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here.
I think the only odd thing about the Rattler was that first unlock. I hear a lot of people like 3 patches. Like what?
I'm like
what patches to put? What patches? To put on your plate?
Like
that's a bit lame, isn't it?
Do a Top Gun jacket or something.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah, it should be a figure for sure.
Yeah.
So is it already reached 8,300 or something? Even
it's
more?
like 95% back.
Do you think they've done it though? Because you don't have to pay for it. They don't take any money out now till September the 9th.
Well,
So
that's
you can
not
back
bad.
it now.
It's
But
a
what
couple
that
of
does is
months.
it gives you an opportunity from July all the way up to save up your money, and I think that's a much better way to do it when you're back.
Yeah.
That is only like 2 weeks away, Shabby.
Well, no, you got all of August, Rob, and then you got September.
Oh, July.
The 9th.
My bad. Yeah.
So you got September the 9th to do it, but. Do you think that gives people a lot more time to say, yeah, I'll back it now because it gives me enough time to save? Because I'll tell you what, Mattel did something stupid with that attorney. They said if you back it and pay for it in the first week, you get a figure. Anyone after that, you have to pay the same price, but you don't get the figure. And that I just thought that was, I think that put people off. What
that
do you
was
think?
rude.
I was having a rant earlier about I said to Scuba about it, it's classified compared to what Hasbro's bought. There's Hasbro and they're the same company, and the
LEDs in that Rattler.
LEDs in the Rattler, and the gun turret's got LEDs and lights up, and there's supposed to be like control things and everything in it, and Hasbro couldn't put any even lights in the bloody cantina.
Or the droid scanner.
Just even a light. And no, we'll take them out. No one's interested in it. But no, we'll put them all in the GI Joe stuff instead. It's like
what do you think
on Joe and just Star Wars to the side?
What do you think of all this modern tat, David?
I was going to say that I know nothing about the announcements. I've not been.
I haven't seen much. Anyway, I've been working. I haven't seen bugger all.
I'm really interested to see what's out there. You'll get my first reactions to these things if you've got any pictures of them. But that Rattler. So tell me about the Rattler because I don't know about that either.
Let me see if I can find a couple of pictures.
What is that one?
It's based on the OG version. It is showing 8,961 backers.
Wow.
9,000 with still 45 days to go.
And that's the first day.
Basically.
What scale is it?
It is a classified scale. So the wingspan's 31 inches, something like that. It's massive.
Wow.
But you got something to shoot at if you have the Dragonfly and vice versa. You can have a little aerial.
Then it comes with Wild Weasel, the pilot?
Yeah, Wild Weasel's the pilot. But then the first tier's some lousy patches. But then it's the second tier's the gunner to go in the rotating gunner seat, which also lights up. And then the third tier is a very sexy Baroness pilot, which I was
Wow. And how much is that going for?
US shipped, it's like $350 and change.
I actually have the video for it, so I've turned it down.
Is this the one with Cobra Commander talks?
Yeah, Cobra Commander.
Let's have a look.
Yes,
this is it. So if I get on this and share that, and then can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
make it big, Shabby. I'll make it big on the other screen.
I'm going to make it big, and then
you have to mute it as well. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you're not going.
Oh, hang on.
You have to unmute it. Yeah.
High above the clouds, while laying waste to enemy tanks and aircraft with an overwhelming display of superior firepower? If so, I, Cobra Commander, am here to offer you an exciting and unique new opportunity. Cobra has once again conscripted our partners at HasLab to create a classified series Cobra Rattler ground attack jet.
The landing lights.
We're expanding our ranks, and I want you. For a nominal campaign pledge, you too can become a new recruit in the Cobra Airborne and secure your very own 6-inch scale Cobra Rattler. Along with an action figure of your
I like the battle damage thing on the side where you can change it. That was clever.
You'll provide a tour of the
lights up as well, yeah.
As well as the push button illuminated instrument panel. That same button activates landing lights and is that the warning indicator flashing? Never fear. You can easily repair your battle damaged hull with the swappable armor plate.
Just like
Imagine taxiing down the runway. No time to wait for clearance from the tower? Pivot the articulated wings for that classic Cobra Rattler VTOL liftoff. Don't have your own airplane hangar to accommodate the 32-inch wingspan? No need to fret. Destro added a fantastic new feature, allowing you to fold the wings upright, cutting its width in half. As a charter member of the Cobra Airborne, you'll be granted insight into Mars Industries technology with access panels that reveal the jet's mechanisms and inner workings. And what ground attack jet would be complete without a devastating arsenal of armaments to reduce those filthy do-gooder Joes into ashes in the dust heap of history? Personalize each Cobra Rattler you fund with its own customized loadout of weapon accessories and blast effects. But wait, that's not all. The air-to-air defense turret, which rotates 360 degrees, features its own articulated control stick and light-up HUD display for targeting those pesky attack copters. The twin cannons pivot up and down and are perfect for
look at that! The gunner
in
stays.
G.I. Joe
gunner stays forward.
Yeah, just like the HISS tank, isn't it? All lights up.
Great. Is truly a triumph, a masterpiece of the destructive arts. Proudly exhibit your Cobra Rattler fleet on this exquisite display stand, also included in the base offering. Rest your jet securely in standard flight, or add the attachment piece to pose it, nosediving, taking off, or banking right or left.
With a smoke trail on it.
The slide-out drawer of the display base can also stow your accessories.
Oh, that's smart.
Should orders exceed the first unlock tier, all backers will receive
They've definitely got the right people working for G.I. Joe, haven't they?
Yeah,
do your allegiances
this is what they need
to the fearsome fangs, or perhaps the fly swatters? Unlock 2 expands your Cobra Rattler crew to include a Cobra Gunner action figure to staff the turret. And last, but certainly not least, our third unlock adds an exclusive Baroness pilot figure who's absolutely resplendent.
Sexy hot lips.
And remember, each of the figures in the offering will be part of the classified series numbering sequence. Don't come crying to me if you miss out on this unprecedented opportunity. Well, friend, I hope I've convinced you to contribute to our worthy cause.
One thing I think is that it needs to be a lot. The blue needs to be a lot more. I don't know. It needs a darker blue, doesn't it?
The world will fall before Cobra's superior might, and G.I. Joe will cower before the roar of our engines.
Was he? Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Cool. Shabby.
Steps on his wax back.
So there you go. What do you think?
Yeah, it's great.
It's awesome,
great vehicle.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is, I saw the Dragonfly yesterday as well. They had one of them all, and the inside of that all lights up, and it's funny. I agree with you what you're saying, Matt. It's funny that, isn't it? They go all out for HasLab Joes.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean. The cantina.
I think what you're seeing, correct me if I'm wrong, is the difference between having to pay that stupid license fee.
It's the license
versus
fee,
in-house, and what kind of money do we have to play with?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I mean, it's 2024. Adding some lights.
It's not hard. It's LEDs, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
it's pitiful.
Yeah. It should be. It should be standard. Really,
it should be standard.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Well, the rumors were there were lights in it, and then Hasbro took them out because they thought, "Oh no, we'll save money, time, innit? We'll take them out."
Shaving the pennies.
Yeah.
Hasbro live stream. John McGuire is here.
Hey, John.
Shabby so far behind in the chat, my arm. Dave, do you shave your armpit? Do you ever get to that day feeling VTL and you go, you know what?
Dave.
You know what? Tonight, I think I'm just going to shave everything like Matt does.
When he gets about 10 inches long. It's when he gets about 10 inches long, then I think, it's probably time to just trim it a little bit.
Well, is that just like Stu's beard?
Never been there.
Yeah, Stu's beard.
Yeah, it's getting a bit long now, isn't it? Yeah.
To tell you the truth, Matt, I think yours, you shocked me a little bit with that, but this is the one that gets me. I remember having a man bun. Oh, how much all these lads take the piss, and you come out with, I used to have a man bun. These lads are going to the cleaners about that.
Yeah.
How did you get rid of that then, Adam?
Oh, there was a guy at my work had the long hair. You know when what's his name? Footballer. He had the hairband in his hair. Who was it? Not
Matt, trying to remember the name of footballer.
Yeah, I'm not rubbish. Beckham. What's his name? Beckham, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remember he had a girl's hairband.
No, Alice Band. Alice Band.
Alice guy at work started doing that. I was like, oh come on, this is like a long time ago when he, and then he went for the man bun as well, Adam. So
the man bun.
Yeah.
Oh, was it bum or bun? Bum.
Oh, yeah.
I misread Adam what he said.
We've got tons of people here. We're up to 50 people. There's loads of people coming in saying hello. So
because I was really excited. They're releasing Road Pig eventually, and I was like, there's actually one figure.
He's chunky, like he's me as a figure. You know, he's not.
Yeah, I didn't think that looked very good. Maybe it just. I didn't think it looked good.
No, because that's my favorite figure, and I've got it. Because I've got it carded. Because it reminds me.
I mean, compared to the original, I just didn't. Think.
Yeah.
The original, he definitely been hitting the gym. This is Road Pig after he got married and kids, and like driving him to practice.
I'm just hoping they might release that on the carded version one day without the dog and all that comes with it. Because that would be because I've got the carded version. That's the only G.I. Joe I've got is Road Pig because my favorite.
He's a cool one.
Yeah, because it's a Mad Max kind of thing. So
yeah.
That's
what I always thought too.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever do Mad Max now when they see because I mean, like I say, everything's more or less been revamped and redone.
Turtle Mad Max crossover.
I did Mad Max. I'd love to see him do Mad Max figures in G.I. Joe style. I'd buy and black them up. Yeah, they could keep going for ages now with all the films they got.
One thing I did like yesterday, which I haven't got a picture of, unfortunately, is the O-ring Ghostbusters. They look cool, and it comes in like a 4-pack, like an old video case. You open it up, they're all there. But they've actually made the Ecto one for the as well.
And they've released more ghosts now, aren't they? Like a pumpkin, the main baddies in it, the pumpkin head guy, and what's the other guy with the big quiffy, spiky hair and the teeth? Someone made a fan figure of it, didn't they?
Doomsday.
Is it?
From the cartoon.
From the cartoon. Yeah.
Those? Did they announce any?
Hasbro were doing them.
Hasbro.
Yeah.
Did you see the ghost trap? The like 1-to-1 scale, for cosplaying or just enjoying.
All right, enjoying.
Yeah. It was like fully functional. It's got built-in buttons. It comes with a pedal, but you don't have to take the pedal. You're walking around with it. It has all kinds of lights and sounds, like different ghost effects you can dial up.
Does any steam come out?
Right? Yeah. If you were in cosplay, it would totally be like, we got a live one.
Get a little smoke bomb inside.
It's a real nasty one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a picture of it.
I have no idea. I won't pay for it. Oh, we can just put it back.
This 7 Tiamat looks really good, but it's $300. That thing.
See, that's a case of they know that vintage one, like we saw at Joe Fest, was $800, and in the box was $1,200.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
going to be the last AD&D item, I think, in the collection.
Well, they asked him, is it articulated? And he said it has some articulation. I think the joints in the legs and arms move, but they're not fully like a battle cat, if you will, and the heads move a bit. But it's a vinyl one, so it's going to be heavy. But it is massive, but I don't think it's worth $300. I saw it, and it's nice, and I'd have one, but not at $300. That's the same price as a Rattler, more or less. So.
Yeah,
we have some breaking news. I don't shave my armpits; I plait them. Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang forever.
Lucky side. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Look at DTM. I love a good plait.
Straight to the point.
So, did they announce any of the retro Joes? On the 6-inch, did they announce any of the Joes on the retro card backs?
They did. The Breaker's coming. They did Breaker. So he's coming, and then they did another one that carries this massive. I've never heavy duty. They're doing heavy duty, and they're also doing
a
Viper.
And then they're doing Law and Order. I've not got up to them in my cartoons yet, but they're doing Law and Order and that, and there was one more, but I can't remember.
The guy with wings and a bird head kind of thing. Is it kind of Raven or something? I don't know his name, but is it kind of
that looked really cool? Yeah, that Joe line is ridiculous.
He's one of the weird later.
It is. It's definitely like the first series. The first wave was terrible, but they've just gone brilliant now, haven't they? So yeah.
I ordered that. Pre-ordered the Cobra Hill Retro.
Oh,
and I ordered the graded one from Big Bad Toy Store. I just got notification that their shipment came with no gradable or like collector grade. So they're gonna have to reimburse and ship a standard one. I was like,
I got mine off at Amazon and it arrived perfectly.
Yeah, Amazon's changed, man. I've got a few of my retro
card back is
thick. It's awesome, that card back. It's so thick. It really is. But you know what, Rob? I did that with one of my Black Series. I got the Silver Stormtrooper and I saw standard grade and collector grade. So I thought I'll try this collector grade out. And it is good because it comes in an extra box and it's got the wrapping all around it and so forth. But I always was under that assumption, if it's brand new, shouldn't be collector grade anyway. If it's
it should be fresh. Yeah,
not if you're talking Hasbro, Star Wars.
Oh no, that's hideous. Star Action Figures put a thing out today on Facebook that they are now selling. They're going to put for openers and collectors, so you can buy a wave as an opener. So because like 70% of their stock now has got that ring from the bubble. And they're not. Hasbro don't seem to want to do nothing about it, do they? So I think it's them. They're putting them in the boxes too tight, and when the ink's still wet on the pictures, it's got to be in it. It's got to be something like that. They're rushing.
They increased the width of their card backs, but I don't think they changed the box size, so they're just cramming them in the same box.
No. They need to put a bit of paper, like thin paper, between them, but that's going to cost even more, I guess. But yeah,
we can't afford LED lights.
Can't afford LEDs. Right, they might need some LEDs in the factory to make sure they can see what they're doing.
The guy packing it, he's like, "Hold on, I got it." There,
that one's in.
They're talking about that Batmobile, Matt. You've got a picture of it. Did we show it on the screen or did we show it behind the scenes?
No, that was on Facebook. Someone took a picture of it
on his phone.
At San Diego Comic Con. They were there, yeah.
Right.
So, big fin.
I can't. I wonder if I can see. It just come up on Facebook. So I'll have a flick through, see if I can. Because he was showing the other actual figures as well that they're going to release with it. So.
Yeah, see if you can find that because we're all talking about it. So I'd like to see it. Have a look. Yeah.
That new 3.7
thing then that's been announced so far.
Batman at Target. That thing looked pretty cool.
I like the new card backs as well. That black and gold, Rob. They look, like the old retro.
Who makes those? Do you know? I have a picture of it. But I don't know.
McFarlane. I think it's McFarlane.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, McFarlane makes them.
What'd you say, Dave?
I was going to say, what's the most exciting thing you've seen announced so far?
Oh, the Snake Lair. Snake Lair.
Oh,
so far, yeah.
I'll show you a picture. We had it on before, but I'll just show you a couple of pictures of it. Just look at this thing. I mean, it's the whole Motu thing was just unbelievable. But this is their new HasLab, if you will, David, and it's right there.
Ooh, look at that! Wow.
And it's huge, Dave.
Those are figures in front of it.
I mean, you can see by the figures there.
That's neat,
they've done it old school inside, like an old 80s playset, with trap doors and things that come down, and it's just unbelievable. It's just,
probably just the prototype too. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, that there, Dave, is actually a ship. It comes off and it's got rollers underneath it. You can put figures in it, so that actually attaches, and so you've got a battleship with it, and that's the size of it compared to the Eternia that we have. Wow. So it is a big thing, but
there's a big bug, isn't it? Those ones, yeah. But so is that like a pre-order or what is?
Yeah, it's their version of HasLab, and then obviously you've got there. But look, Dave, Pee-wee as NECA. Look at that. That's just brilliant. I mean, when they said it last year that NECA were doing a line of him, I was like, oh no, don't do that. first one
I
came
thought
out.
of you, Shabby. At the toy mall, they've got a Halloween Pee-wee costume, with the old mask and the vinyl pantsuit.
Jonathan's looking forward to seeing them all. Yeah, the Thundercat, the mix. I love these mix-ups. It's like I said, because me and Rob were right behind him, and there was a lot of people in the community. Oh, I'm not sure about the turtles, and we were like, "These are awesome!" We could never get hold of it. Me and Rob, like, I don't know where. And then the new ones that they showed, my word! Like I said, I don't want to repeat myself, but absolutely fantastic.
Is that what is that? A Motu cross?
Oh, here we go. I found the pictures.
It's for next year.
Oh no!
You found the picture.
On, God.
Yeah, Dave.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think this is the beginning of the end, isn't it? When you start having crossovers like Motu and Thundercats.
Is that what like DC and Marvel did in the 90s in the comics?
There we go. You got it. There we go, Shabby.
Have you sent it to me? Yep, got it right.
Yeah,
here.
and there's like some of the figures as well.
Oh, so that's what McFarlane's doing.
Looks like you get a man bat as well there.
Oh,
so,
that is cool.
Yeah.
So fall of 2024. That looks
Is that McFarlane? McFarlane, wasn't it?
Can I make it a bit bigger? Yeah.
Looks like it's like
Ed's
Jim
there.
Carrey.
I can make it
Yeah.
bigger. Can
Yeah,
I?
yeah.
Well, you can, Matt. You have to make it bigger.
Yeah.
There you go.
Zoom in.
Is
Just
that bigger?
Yeah, that went bigger.
All right. Okay. There's some other ones here as well. So there's some other figures. So
nice.
The Rattler has
Exactly,
just
wow,
funded.
Luke. Exactly.
McFarlane. Oh, look, Spawn. Oh, look at that.
Oh, Spawn. Yeah.
Did you ever get into Spawn? The figures look amazing, but it was never.
I had a few back in
the
late
the Batwing.
90s. Wow.
I thought they've already released that, but maybe that's 6-inch
Well,
scale.
it was the.
It looks like you could hurt yourself on that, nothing.
Oh, very pointy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, animated ones. Yeah. Well, that's nice. Return of the Dark Knight kind of Batman, isn't it?
Dark Knight Returns, yeah. When he's Batman 70.
Yeah, but look at that. That looks like with the green and everything. And you get Alfred as well.
I thought it was blue.
Yeah, that's gonna be the same scale as the '89 one. So that was nice. It'd be a regional prize as well, wouldn't it?
Like in the film. Yeah. The film wobbled in the film, didn't it? Looked a bit.
You're out. I don't. It's like what Dave just said. I mean, it's funny that because when it's like when Black Series do the Halloween ones and the Christmas ones, I can't stand them. I hate novelty things like that. It just puts me off. But for some reason, I think with Motu it works because they are toys. Do you know what I mean? It's like toy, and I think the way they've done them now, it reminds me of the old 80s. So these crossovers.
It's the color. It's the colors as well.
The colors. And I've got to be honest, I've seen what they've done with the turtle ones, and they look fantastic. So I think this Thundercats thing is going to be amazing. But
are they merging characters, or are they just Thundercats in Motu style?
They'll probably be merging them like they did with Turtles, because you've got a He-Man dressed as, look at him.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I found some.
The beginning of the end, Dave. It's the beginning of the end.
It is the beginning of the end. I think it's shark. I really do.
Yeah, it's Junt the Metal Shark.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go, Shabby. I found the.
Oh, brilliant!
Reflection's got dementia.
There you go.
Micro Machines mask. Oh yeah.
Like this.
Oh, that is cool.
That's cool.
And the hood, actually, the hood is done as a snake. So underneath it's got fangs on it, and in the actual hood it's got eyes next to it, so it looks like a cobra.
If I click to the it's got a shield.
He's got wee beady eyes.
So Thundercats done as Motu, like they've done with Turtles.
Those figures are solid too.
They remind me of the.
There's a He-Man one. So there's a He-Man.
Yeah.
Their quality, dude. They don't feel cheap.
Stealth Ninja He-Man. Yeah, look at that. That's different He-Man, isn't it?
Ninja He-Man. Oh, it's stealth. You can see him coming a mile off.
Yeah, the He-Man head looks really good too. Very vintage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the shells on the armor. I like that shell.
Did you notice his boots? His foot is busted out of his boot, so that's after he was mutated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, I see that. The toes sticking out.
Great, aren't they?
Aisha.
If they are jumping the shark, they're doing it in style.
They are cool designs.
Nice,
no doubt. That's cool design. But
look at that. That was April O'Neil as a sorceress. How cool. But they don't put them in the same, like they design them different, like the wings on her are different and the outfits do. I think it's super cool. Look at that. Oh, right up my street.
Yeah.
The wings on.
Yeah.
Just that, and like compare that
Hordak.
to the Acolyte Black Series figures. It's like,
yeah,
with the wings.
Hordak was cool.
They're great.
It's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
He's better than the old school Hordak.
Oh yeah.
But I think that's what it is. I think we loved it so much, He-Man, as a kid, for them to upgrade it the way like this. Amazing.
That cartoon Clawful cracks me up every time I see it.
That derpy look.
Well, all my only advice is wait until they're $2.99 at Ollie's and then.
Dave's not having any of it.
Yeah.
Look at
look at that. That's good.
Send a rook of them over to Dave at Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. The pose on that. That is brilliant. The pose on that. I like that. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, that looks good.
So Kev says, watching ZSR or watching a flotilla of boats go down the scene, not one of them is sinking. No contest.
No contest.
Yeah, it was weird. I was watching it a bit before, and it's not in the Olympic Stadium. Has Sweden come out yet, Dave?
I don't know. I think I
come out. What do you mean come out?
Has Sweden come out?
They come out. What they get?
They're rather medical, aren't they? So they come out after
they came out with that.
Come out of the cupboard or something. What? They come out of the cupboard? What?
No, they're just well shaved.
Yeah.
Well shaved.
They're up to J, I think, when I last saw it.
Did you see them? No, don't touch the seine.
You're insane on a boat. It's the Olympics.
I'm ready for the women's track and field.
Yeah.
So
I'm having a look here, see if I can find anything else. Oh, Diamond Select. No.
Well, while you're looking, has anyone picked anything up they want to show off while we're here?
Pardon?
I almost got something today.
What did you almost get, Rob?
Well, I almost got that TMT Motu crossover Splinter.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
We really want it because me and my son are putting the Roboto together, and you get his body in that package. But unfortunately, the sprinklers went off in Target, so we had to leave the store.
He said it was just a small electrical fire, nothing to evacuate.
I looked up, and the tile turned black. And then
were you actually in the store when the sprinklers came down?
Oh, yeah. Wow. My daughter, it was me, my son, and my daughter. My daughter was like, "Dad, what's that smell?" And I was like, "That's something burning." And I look up, and the sprinkler goes off, and the tile around the sprinkler just went black, like that. And you could, and we're right in the toy section too. I can't imagine how much stuff got damaged.
So Rob grabbed a handful and said, "I'm saving them."
Yeah.
Sir,
I'm not sure how many will survive. Shoot into his car.
His arms grabbed 6 or 7, then his armpit hair grabbed 7 or 8. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like,
I sent you a picture, Shabby. Look at these.
That's a great superpower.
Oh, look at them, Van Damme and Bolo.
Bloodsport.
Who makes these then?
There's this pumpkin head there. Syndicate Collectibles. Syndicate Collectibles. Oh, sorry.
Crotch up.
But this, I'll grab a. There we go. Can you find it to that one? There we go.
Really good face sculpts.
Yeah.
Does he have like the little powder behind his shorts?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Shabby!
Look,
so that's Shabby.
The Ghoulies. The Ghoulies.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ghoulies. Yeah.
They'll get you in the Ghoulies.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? There we go. Keep finding more.
Yeah.
Looks good, the Rattler. It does. I've got to admit, it does, but it does make me laugh. You know, and I don't know what it is about. You know, we've said on the panel tonight. You know, it could be the license, could not be. But to make a cantina without no lights, and then to do these with everything on it, the extra. I mean, I know they own GI Joe, but it is a bit funny, isn't it? How one's like all out, and then the one.
What did we think of the?
Fully funded now.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Wow.
It's 100% funded now.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Already.
What? 24 hours.
Has any of the other Star Wars HasLab had any lights on their stuff?
Not Star Wars. No. No. But even the Dragonfly, they showed off the Dragonfly yesterday, like I said, and even that's got lights in the front, lights in the back. It does funny, isn't it? You know, and you
can have the chopper, you know, the HasLab chopper and the Rattler, you know, kind of like I did. You have an aerial battle above your head.
It's
we need more vehicles in Star Wars. Just want more vehicles. Come on, keep cocking them out.
There's the Dragonfly you sent, Pete, just right there.
Oh,
it is.
Yeah, zoom in.
Oh, it's flying.
Yeah,
nice.
Flying.
Just need the Rattler on this side somewhere.
Yeah.
For some reason, your room looks. I know it's going to sound daft this because it's one of the nicest rooms I've ever seen, but it looks more colourful. It looks colourful now.
Yeah.
I think it's because the lens on I'm using my phone today, so the lens is
it looks superb.
It looks brighter. It looks very bright in there.
That's what I mean. It looks like it's popping out. It looks fantastic.
What's the thing behind your left shoulder?
Thing?
Yeah, his eye. What is that? What is that?
That's that thing. That's the things. Is that thing Scuba sent you? Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. I can see what it is now. Yeah.
Weird alien. Yeah.
This is Zog.
Right. I have no idea what that is. What is that?
I saw the photo.
I need to go and get this guy as well. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's sort myself out.
Oh, this is the guy you found, isn't it? And
so when I went Sandown.
I saw this. Yeah.
I had no idea who it was.
Right.
So I always go for stuff I've never seen before. So this is Electro Man, 1979, from cool. Ideal, and of course he's got a torch.
Torch on his head.
Yeah, no, he's got batteries in the back, and then he's got some switches on there. So you can basically he flashes and all kind of stuff, and he's got
hey Leslie,
like a sensor in there as well. So if you wave your hand, it kind of yeah. And the idea is that these two, this is the enemy, and
almost compared to.
So these guys interact. So the torch from Electro Man shines into this guy, and it makes him fall over basically. So he kind of
He's got that sleeping thing, is he? What's it called when you first?
Yeah. I mean, he's just it's the most ridiculous thing ever. But
it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, and the story is Scuba. Where did you find it?
I did some digging.
Is that the same size as an Action Man, or is it taller? Because it looks taller.
Oh, it's taller.
It looks more.
This guy is like, I don't know, 18 inches probably.
18 inch, yeah. Wow, yeah. And that other guy's about 20, isn't he?
No, he's ginormous. Yeah. Yeah, it's brilliant, but it actually works, Pete. I got it to work.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
How does it work, Dave? What does it do? Does it light up?
Video? We've got to watch the video, I guess.
Yeah, I'll have to do a video. But yeah, the Electro Man, his torch obviously lights up, and Zog, he'll basically start rolling forward, and his arms are upwards. So they start. I can't do it. Oh, I can. So they start up here.
No armpit hair.
Like this, and then when the torch comes into him, the arms go down. It makes him fall over, and he just goes.
Oh, so it makes him top heavy.
Weight. All right.
Yeah.
That's great.
There you go.
And that was it. Just those two figures came out. Nothing else.
Yeah, that was it. Just those two figures. Yeah.
Right.
Which Ideal had all kinds of wacky one-offs like that.
Yeah.
They were like, "What if we did that? What if we did that?" Oh,
talking about people that buy wacky one-offs. I mean, just have a look in there. I mean, just look at that. I mean, there's another room that's.
There you go, Dave.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
over that. Nice.
Is that the Action Man version, Scoops?
Yeah. This is the G.I. Joe version.
Oh, is it G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
What difference is?
Yep. So I picked that up at the show last weekend. Alan Dawson. And.
I got a white one. Nice.
With the flag point.
Half
a flag point.
Hey, Gap.
And then this was really weird. So they announced Starduster as a classified figure, but I picked up the vintage Starduster. So this was a mail away with G.I. Joe cereal. And if you're watching the Hasbro talk about him, they're going to put a miniature classified scale G.I. Joe cereal box with Starduster.
Oh, cool!
Just as a nod, so
that was
a a really cool pickup.
And
I've read it, Gab. I've read it.
Tiger Force Dusty with bipod and card.
Oh.
And from the lovely Jeff Barker.
Jeff.
Oh, look at that.
Crystar number one. Wow.
To go behind my figure. So thank you, Jeff.
I've been well in getting into Crystar. Oh.
Yeah.
Pete, what's that? What's that machine gun underneath the Death Star? It's on the wall. Yeah, that right there.
That is that's like an old school. You pull the trigger and it. So we would run around the neighborhood playing war, and it's before orange tips were a thing. So I found that at the toy mall for $30.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, that room just looks. It only feels like 5 minutes ago you just started to redo it and look at it already. It's just ridiculous. How cool that is. It's super cool.
Look at that Lego. Look at the Lego there.
Oh,
is that Stranger Things thing? Is it? No? What is the Lego?
The Lego? No, it's all aquatic.
Ah, right. Okay, I thought that was.
You can kind of see. Hold on, let me.
Yeah. No, that's great.
So down here, I am building like the Marianas Trench kind of deal.
Ah, very cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant.
I have a problem.
Well, we all have a problem. We do.
It sounds like VTR's is rubbing off on people. Here we go. I think I agree with VTR. It does not feel a desperate way of extending interest. Right, well, if it's your last appearance, thanks for coming in, Aisha. It's a shame you're leaving YouTube. Shane, look who's here.
Hey, stay and learn.
Do you remember this? Do you remember this as an obscure thing I got a while ago? Do you remember this?
Oh, let me make you big.
This was stuff I was like taken to the charity shop. It was the.
Oh, that's the Transformer thing, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it was it said GoBot on eBay, and I thought, oh, that was going on, and I thought it was this big. I thought it was like this big, and when it came, it was that size. So then you
that is cool.
Yeah, you kind of do this, and there's his feet are a pain in the butt. So hold on, there you go. His feet fold out.
You're still transforming it faster than Shabby ever would.
Yeah, Shabby would be like,
great. This is great. This flips down, and then it's like it's parachute.
Yeah, it's like he's got a little like an umbrella or something on.
Yeah, I was like, stuff that you just like, a charity shop. This was like down in Plymouth last week when I was moving. I thought, no, God, this is great. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Those clamping thighs.
Yeah.
Nothing better. Yeah.
What year is that, Tez?
Well, it says it's place. It's on the back. It's got play. It says place. It says GoBots, but there's a hyphen in the middle, and it's a play school toy from Play School. Because I thought it looked great on eBay. I thought, it looks about that big, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was very large. Yeah, that's what it's great. Yeah, there's a range of those. I might get some more now.
Yeah,
toys. Absolutely awesome. Let's have a look. Hey, Wizzy, I hate the orange tip era. It's not gonna. Did we ever do the orange? I don't think we ever did it, did we, Dave? We never had the orange tip era, did we?
No, we just went from that to like different coloured guns, didn't we?
I think I remember.
Yeah, because like when we had the James Bond pistols, they were just all one colour because they were some of them got so accurate, didn't they? So they had to.
Because I do know the American lads over here, they always try and find the Megatron from England because it's the one without the orange tip.
Yeah, it's Megatron which started off, wasn't it? It was the orange tip.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of guys out there that collect original like toy guns that look like Uzis, and they collect them because they're like so hard to.
Oh, we had the I need Meg the Intertech water pistol machine guns, where you.
Have you seen the one that's light? Have you seen the one that's light up? They light up as they shoot water out. It looks really realistic.
So cool.
Yeah, it was Officer Powell, wasn't it, from Die Hard? It was Dark Knight. And it took some shots, and there was a kid with a ray gun. That's what it was from Die Hard.
So, Mike, he went to cinema. We went to see Twisters. Has anyone seen that yet? Twisters.
I don't know. It's a shame they have to remake it. I think the original one was pretty good. I don't know why they have to remake it.
Yeah, I'll wait till it comes out. Oh, I did watch Dave. You Karate Kid. Cobra Kai?
Oh, I watched it. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Oh,
I've seen the first 2 episodes so far.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
there's 5 episodes, and then there's a break, and then there's another.
That's why I'm taking my time over it. I'm not going to
I started watching series 5 because I watched episode 2 of series 5 and gave up because the cheese was so much I couldn't watch it anymore. My wife sat there and my wife said, "Why the hell are you watching this? This is terrible." And I went, "The acting is not the best in this.
It was cheesy. This is what I said to our
acting is horrendous." But I'm making my way through series 5. I'm trying to watch it all just to keep people happy.
Oh, I think it's weird. It's one of those shows to me that the cheese works for it, though. It works with it.
It's not like it's not. Yeah. It's tongue in cheek.
Really, what she said was, "This is so cheesy. Get back into the back garden. Get out there."
Yeah, I'm not watching.
Put a shirt on.
Oh, sorry.
It's very
It's not as cheesy as
It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. First series was great. I loved it, but no, it's not.
God, VTR hates Godzilla. He hates Karate Kid. I don't know why he bothered coming on.
I don't hate Godzilla.
No, Matt.
No, I do. I don't like minus. I don't like that -1. I thought it was boring.
Matt doesn't like the Simpsons. Matt doesn't like the Simpsons.
I never watched. Yeah, don't.
He's never watched the Simpsons. It's too late for Matt. It's too late for you now, Matt.
Too late.
What about Futurama or
Look at that. Yeah, gave up after series 3. I don't get this.
It's terrible.
It's daft. It's the same thing every series. It is the same thing every series. It works.
I think the only decent person in it is Kreese. That's the only decent person in it, I think, because he was in Rambo. He's in Rambo 2. He was in Rambo 2.
Johnny's pretty good in there.
Yeah,
it's like the fact you see all the old villains, and you never thought of them till you watch that because they never made it big, and here they all are all together. I think I love it. Yeah,
isn't Jackie Chan coming into it? Or is that the movie? They're doing the movie.
They're doing the movie. Ralph Macchio. Well, Ralph Macchio is going to be in it. They're doing the movie, so
it's kind of linked between the 2 films, isn't it? So is it going to be the original?
Ceremony.
Yeah,
because it's not in the stadium. It's on the River Seine.
I'm looking forward to it. I like watching stuff in the. I prefer, to be honest, the Winter Olympics more than do the Olympics.
Yeah, me too. Snowboarding.
Yeah, it gets exciting. There's 329 different events, so there's something for everybody.
I like the swimming, just because that's where we lived for so many years. So
yeah.
Crab apples is good age.
Yes, we totally did the same thing, Mr. P. Yeah.
Yeah, crab apples.
We get yelled at because we were like yanking them off, neighbors' trees. Get out of those trees,
scrumping.
We need grenades.
What do they call it in the States, Pete? When we over here, you went into someone's garden or someone's field and you nicked apples. It was called scrumping.
Scrumping.
We just called it straight up stealing.
Wow,
stealing.
Let me ask you an honest question. How many of these actually made a fort in a forest when we were kids?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I ever did.
Attempt to make a treehouse.
Yeah,
we made traps as well. Like dig holes and put straw over it for someone didn't like.
Yeah. I think we just watched Lord of the Flies, so we made booby traps.
Yeah.
Rob killing everybody.
Raise your hand if you ever dug a pit deep enough in a farmer's field that he may have got his tractor stuck.
Whoa.
We're not going to say any names.
Yeah.
He was so pissed.
I'll tell you what we did. In our back fields, the farmer was like moving, like redoing his land, and he had like a mini JCB, like a mini digger, on this huge mound of soil which he'd made in a couple of months. And me and my mate were like getting sticks underneath the tracks, and like we thought, it's gonna roll down the hill. Like it'll never do it. And we went home. We were walking home, and then suddenly behind us it fell down this big. We were like, fucking leg it.
Run!
Yeah, that never happened.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So is Pete, is cow tipping a thing or not over in the States?
It can be for like super rural areas, that's usually done when you go away to college and you go to a cornfield college, where it's heavy farm fields around you, which that does happen.
The cow is asleep, stood up, and you push it over.
Yeah,
well, I tell you what, why don't you come in my garden, VTR, and we'll try it. Do you know what I mean?
Shabby has them come through all the time.
I agree with VTR though in a way, because I'm surprised how you did cow. These things are huge. I mean, we have proper big cows here. They're like 6.5 foot. They're massive. These things, you know.
BMX tracks
when they're in my garden. I just started nearly crying. Like, what am I supposed to do? My wife's chasing him 5 foot jumping, chasing cows, and I'm just stood there going, "What are you doing?" You know,
you got to take an Empire Strikes Back approach and lasso their legs, and then.
The first gen is away.
Well, we all had the Rambo knives in the 80s as well, you know, for building guns and stuff. Yeah.
It was great little playing out with your mates, or when you were a kid, wasn't it? It wasn't just about toys, it was always playing out and doing stuff on your bike.
Yeah, in the summer holidays.
Yeah.
100
quid to watch the 100 meters final in my house. Any takers? 100 quid to watch it in your house.
Watch it.
Or you can save your money and watch it in your own house. Is that what you're trying to say? Jason used to make forts all the time. Yeah, I don't think I ever made. I'm not sure. I mean, I remember making dens in my house. You know, like cushions and pillows.
No,
getting all the, putting a blanket over the table, isn't it?
Like hollow a bush out or something and chop it down and
Okay.
Scuba, did you ever play 1, 2, 3 home in the States? That's for you as well, Rob, I suppose. It was also known as kick post.
No.
I don't know what that is.
Iggy Diggy, 1, 2, 3 home.
No,
I remember we played a game we made up called Predator, and it was basically hide and go seek at night, but you would wear all black and we would paint our face black.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
That's committed.
Yeah, but we would hide in hay barns and under porches.
Scary.
And, people would get really upset because they're like, there's snakes under there, and where you are hiding.
We probably called it something different.
Awesome.
BMX tracks down the woods.
Yeah, definitely. Doing jumps and making ramps.
A lot of jumps. A lot of jumps.
The days when we used to, the days when we used to actually, kids used to lie down and get our friends to
you jump. How many you can jump?
What?
What?
You kids have fun.
Your mate would just like clip you. Oh, don't
We just knew there was kids, didn't we? It's like me and Tez have talked about this loads of times. There was never a time for us. It was always you'll meet your friends after Neighbours or after Grange Hill. Or you knew what time to come home. It's like now I can't get my kids out. Do you know what I mean? And where we live, there's so much. I would have killed to live where I live. And they don't want to go out. They'd rather be on their, on the laptops and stuff like that in the bedrooms. And I'm like, look how
they're missing the world.
It'd be nice to play video games, but I think because it wasn't connected to the internet, you'd probably get bored after about 2 hours, and you'd be like, right, let's go out in the woods, let's go on BMX, let's go play foxes and hounds or whatever.
How to get killed by a cow? How do 70 to 100 people get killed? How does a cow kill you?
They could
get a snake caught in your throat.
Yeah,
you're a T-bone or something. Yeah.
I don't
know. They fart with all that methane inside of them and knocks you out. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like smoke a cigar behind it. And
I've got more breaking news. Adam, did you use dock leaves in your den? I told my wife the other day, she didn't believe it. No toilet roll. Dock leaves. Brilliant.
Did you have that? The thing in the States, Pete, where you know stinging nettles.
Yep.
And then you got stung on the arm, and there was always you had to look for a dock leaf, which is like a large leaf like a bit like a bit of lettuce, and you'd rub it on your hand where you got stung, and it would sort of dissipate the sting.
Oh, no, I didn't know that trick.
We
just ran around going, ah!
Yeah.
Or you just pee on it like you do with jellyfish.
Oh yeah, with jellyfish sting.
No, I remember when our Suki was about 7. She was coming down a hill, and she tripped over and she fell straight into a bush, like a nettle bush, and she was covered from head to toe. She in the middle of summer, she had shorts and t-shirt. We got a picture of her. She's just like that. And she's just honestly looked like she was taken over. Unbelievable. I mean, she was fine though. Tell you what, I can't believe she got over that. It was called swing ball. Here we go. Stewie and Martin don't know it, but when they come to mine in 3 weeks. I'm going to jump over with them on with my.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, we used to build like wooden ramps, just like we'd, get loads of wood together from your garage or your shed and just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever you can make.
Yeah.
Make it higher.
There is. Yeah. There's loads. But the thing about that is, it always. It's like that exciting shock again. It's like when we moved in the house, there was that big, like a 6-foot black rat snake house, and I was right there. But you don't have time to get. You're like, you're like, wow, look at that. I've got wild turkey. I've got Jason O'Toole. I'm talking to Jason O'Toole one night, and it was really late at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I went outside because it's always nice, the weather out here. So I was outside talking to him, and there's wild turkeys, massive turkeys in my garden. Where did they come from?
Rat snake, Shabby.
Yeah, my kids were walking down there. Pete will tell you they've got a really long road where we live and live at the end of it. And my kids used to like walking up and down the road, and they're walking at once. This car goes past one of the neighbors, then stops the car in the road, gets out of the car, picks up this snake that was right. He didn't want my kids, because my kids didn't see it, and it was a couple of foot in front of him, and just starts banging it on the floor. And all Lucy's like that. I didn't know what to say at all. This guy just got out of the car and starts killing this snake.
Did it taste nice? Did you cook it?
No.
Tastes like chicken.
Sounds like hide and seek to me.
Yeah, that road by your house, we would have been racing bikes down that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's funny that because
making go-karts.
Most of you, I've put videos up. Most of you seen what it's like where we live, and it's just we live right in the middle of a forest, if you will. So, as a kid, I would have killed for this. I would have killed for it.
Yeah.
Every morning.
We're so lucky to have that sort of like nice rural area, quiet.
Yeah,
back at dusk.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. There's lakes out here. There's all sorts. No, my kids would rather play Among Us.
So, Dave, I was going to say to Dave that your Wantage toy shop video. What's the shop like? Is it good? Is it a good shop? And it's a new shop, isn't it? Is it new?
It's not a new shop. I think it's changed name.
Okay.
It was originally called the Toy Planet.
Yeah.
Which there's some confusion because there's another guy who sells, who's the Toy Planet UK, Lawrence.
All right. Okay.
The toy fairs, but yeah, they changed the name to the TV and movie store because I think a new guy took over ownership.
All right.
And I wasn't going to go. I had no intention of going, but I got an email through saying, "Hey, we've got this collection in, a lot of graded Star Wars stuff.
All right, yeah,
and all sorts of other bits. And we're going to do a special opening after we've closed the store. Come on down if you want to have a look." And I thought, "Oh, okay." So I went down there. Yeah, it's a pretty decent shop. I mean, it's a real mix of modern collectibles, and they got a nice vintage corner there now, and a lot of retro gaming as well.
All right.
All the retro consoles and everything. I mean, this collection was awesome, and there's stuff that I hadn't seen before. Obviously, there's the early bird sets, which I know Pete would like to pick. I wouldn't mind the early bird set. There are two, and the shop opened at 4 on a Sunday, so I got in there about 2 minutes past 4. First cabinet I was looking at had a graded early bird. 10K they wanted for that one.
Oh, wow! Is it still there, Dave?
Yeah, and then they had an ungraded one, which was 2,000, but it had the double the
DT
loop. Double telescopic.
Yeah, and as I was looking at it, someone had literally bought. I mean, I was only in there for a couple of minutes. Somebody just bought it as I was looking at it.
$2,000.
$2,000, yeah.
That's not a bad price.
That's not what you could sell it for a lot more, couldn't you? You could.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Even if I had the money, would I spend that type of money on toys? I don't know. Maybe because of my upbringing, and I've never really had that type. Just go, I'll 10 grand. There, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I would like, for me, that's the sort of genesis of the Star Wars line. So I wouldn't mind the certificate and the early bird set. I think that would make a cool display.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
graded or not, I don't know, but at least put that in some acrylic. I think that is worth.
Yeah,
I'd say it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but they're probably going up those prices. So you're not likely to lose money on it.
No.
So, yeah. anyway, there was a lot of great stuff there, a lot of graded Star Wars items. So I think Martin Long was probably going to have a look at some of those.
And a Lily Letty Jawa.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there was that in there. Then there was the is that the one with the removable hood, or was there another one in that?
Yeah, the removable.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I hadn't seen one of those before. And then they had a load of other lines, like a load of A-Team stuff. I did pick up this guy. So this is one of the Remco Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
This is
Creature from the Black
Lagoon. Glow in the dark version. So
it's very going to say very glowy.
Yeah. They had the full set of those, but I just needed this guy. So I had the
awesome.
So it's great to pick up that.
You never see those.
Yeah, it's not often you see those. And they had the Mattel Flash Gordon line. They had those graded, and I wouldn't mind picking up those, but not graded.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good shop actually. If you like your gaming as well, there's a lot of stuff there. They've got a lot of good games.
Have you got any Spectrum games, Dave?
Very worth a visit there.
It's only not the
A34, isn't it?
Spectrum games.
And how far away is this shop from your house, Dave?
For next time.
45 minutes is probably.
There you go. Hey, there you go, Pete.
So it's probably the closest shop actually to.
Yeah. It's just up the A34 in it, past Swindon, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's not that far for us.
I think next time.
Dave, because you've got bigger and so forth, do they know who you are, these people, when you come in? Do they actually know?
Dave,
some of them do, but this guy is the guy who owned the shop now. He seemed like a fairly quiet guy, and he was sort of, even though he owned the shop, he was sort of just in the background, just letting people sort of buy stuff. There's another guy who used to own the shop, who I know, and he's the guy that actually I think got that collection in. He's much sort of more forward and outgoing. But yeah, I know a lot of the dealers now, and a lot of the shop owners. I wouldn't mind going much further north because I'm obviously down south, so I wouldn't mind going to some of the shops that are further north and getting to know those guys. But most.
Do you walk into a shop, Dave, and go, "Do you know who I am?"
No, I am
it's
not
Vintage
that kind
Dave.
I am not that kind. Honestly, I would not want to be famous. I would hate.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
No, just be interrupted all the time. It's If you go to a toy fair, people do come up and they say, "Oh, and they say,
it's nice at the beginning, isn't it? You kind of get
you meet some collectors and you have a chat with them. But
Shabby, that's how it was at Joe Fest, right?
Yeah.
We're like, hey, look, there's Scoopin'. Who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, exactly.
But can you imagine being in the supermarket and you're picking up a can of beans or whatever, and then someone's coming up to you going, have your photograph or your autograph or something?
Yeah, it's weird.
On the beans.
5 seconds.
On the beans, please, Dave.
That happened to me in the Chaplin's car park.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
Once, that didn't happen again.
Can you sign my melons?
Can you sign the melons, please? Gives me outside your wife's chest.
Brilliant.
Good. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. A good store that though. It was a good store. I really like that event. I think more stores should do this. They get a collection in, and before they put it all out, have a private event. Get your best customers in.
Yeah,
and it was really cool because I met some of the other guys there. I met the guys who were into Star Wars collecting and all that kind of stuff. Had a good chat with them. Really relaxed. Browse around. Wasn't busy. So yeah.
This was a Sunday afternoon, you say? Was it 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Weird time, isn't it? Weird.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Keith says, on a serious note, I'm noticing a lot of elastic bands are failing inside sealed figures recently. I think 20 years is the failure point of risk. Really frustrating. Do any of you agree with that?
It's going to start happening more and more.
Watch Dave's videos. He's repaired a few of those rings.
Yeah, but when they're carded, Taz. Figures all flopping about in your
twang.
It's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
And
He-Man figures as well.
Yeah, He-Man. Joe's. Yeah.
Graded Joe's. No way.
Yeah.
No, that's the worst thing.
I don't want to know how much you've actually spent, so you don't have to say that. But have you ever, any of you ever bought something like really expensive and gone, "Oh, I shouldn't have bought that. That's just so." I mean, I know
my first hot toy. My first hot toy, Shabby.
A washing machine.
A washing machine. Yeah.
New fridge.
New fridge.
Tires. Last year,
tires.
Yeah.
$1,300. You know what I'm buying, boys?
Tires.
I don't think I could do it. I mean, it's like I said, I go to Joe Fest and I've got money in my pocket for Joe Fest, and I wet myself about that because it's money to burn. It's, you know what I mean? Your bills paid, everything else is done. You've got money to spend, but even there, I'm like, oh man, do you know what I mean? It's weird for me. But what would you say your most expensive thing you bought that you had to have that you've spent money on?
Oh God.
That you had to have it. You thought, yeah, I'm having this. So, Andy's here.
At the time, it was, for me, it was the barge. I bought the barge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, did you back that or did you buy it afterwards, Rob?
I bought it afterwards.
So you spent some money then, didn't
But I
you,
still
Rob?
got a good deal. So I think I bought it for $700, but I turned around and sold it for $12.
That's
nice.
all right.
I held it for like 2 years, and it just was sitting in my garage. I'm like, I'm never going to do anything with this thing.
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be my first set of Stormtrooper armor. That was a long time ago. That was over £500. That was a kit, and that was a lot to me. That was a lot. £500. No, it fell apart. Well, I sold it on and then bought something else. But yeah, it was an ABS. It came from America actually, so I had to pay about 50 quid import tax, which is not bad. But you think 500 quid, but yeah. But yeah, I was gonna show you. I've got this picture.
Yeah,
I found a better picture today of me in my Batman costume. So
we've got to have a look at that.
It's there. So I don't know. It's on my phone.
Is that the Keaton or is that the one with the nipples?
Yeah, Batman Returns. Yeah, it's me in it. Yeah, it's me with a panda behind me. So,
is that Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah, I guess Dave will know. Dave will know where this is. Dave, this was at Totten a long time ago when it used to be when it used to be more of us. You know, when it had some people signing there and stuff. So
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was Totten was a fun fair.
Yeah.
Hey,
we used to have loads of costumers go there a long time ago when it was run by a different person.
Yeah. Sai, you ever bought something, Sai, you thought, I shouldn't have spent money on that. That's just too expensive.
Silent.
I might be thinking that in November, at the end of November, because I ordered that Robo's Head Megatron.
That's 950 quid.
How much?
Yeah, so come November, I might be thinking, why? But, no, with Megatron, I couldn't help it.
How much is that?
Yeah. But then you want to get Optimus though, won't you, Si, to complete the set?
Not really. I'm not. I only buy Decepticons. I just love Decepticons, and I love Megatron, and I always have since being a kid. And something like that I dreamt about from being a kid. You know, a whole transforming moves, says stuff.
Do you know the price of novelty?
They are great,
you'll press the remote control, it'll transform and come back, and then when your mates will come out and you'll do it. But then what? You'll be like, all right, well.
Well, that's what the answer to that question,
I'm just thinking, Shabby, you bought Shabby, knowing Shabby, buy one of them, and it would have worked.
Yeah, no, you can.
Hang on here.
I can't even press it on. Tez, sort this out for me, will you, Tez? Oh, for God's sake.
Hasbro, how may we help you? Sir, you need to put batteries in it.
Oh,
Have you taken it out of the box, sir? Have you taken it out of the box? Oh, it's supposed to come out.
Oh, brilliant.
And that set will be also
how much is it? How much is this Megatron?
900.
9.
It's cheaper. It's the cheaper out of the three, isn't it, Si?
Well, Claire's watching, so it's 250 quid.
Yeah,
for the Megatron fully.
Yeah.
It was an early bird, and apparently it goes up after this. Apparently, if you order it now, you get it for 850, and then if you miss this early bird order, it goes up to 1,300. So in a certain sense like that, I thought, well, that's like 500 quid near enough out. If I'm going to get it now.
Yeah, you save yourself.
Robert Jones were doing that at Joe Fest, weren't they, lads? They were selling those massive tanks, and it was 180 if you purchased it at the at Joe Fest, and then it went up to about 200 and something, didn't it, Pete? It was.
Oh yeah, at Ace's booth, Ramen Toys.
Yeah, and they were beautiful. Those tanks.
Oh yeah, he always does really cool show specials.
I was blown away by Ramen Toys, to be honest. Them Top Gun figures, the way they got the shine on their helmets was. I
like the explosions, the kind of effects they put on the tanks. That when it's firing the rocket, that looked clever the way they did.
I'm like G-Force. He's probably going to get me with the Gotcha Man later next year.
Oh yeah,
and that's by Ramen Toys, Pete. Ramen Toys are doing those.
Yeah, that's Ramen under license doing them, and it's like, oh man.
Oh,
see, Jason says here the things he most spent on toys was about 120. See, I'd be all right with about 120 if it was something I really, really wanted. But I think after that, I don't know.
Some of my carded Star Wars figures, I've spent more on that. So,
you have,
Hammerhead, I've spent Gonk, a few. I've spent quite a bit. Yeah,
the USS flag.
I think you just buy what you really desire, don't you? I mean, I won't say I've just bought that Return of the Jedi C-3PO hot toy this week.
Yay.
That should be a Tuesday, Wednesday next week. But I love C-3PO. I love Return of the Jedi. I've been after that thing for a year when I first saw it. So
I've got a certain droid coming as well. I'm not saying which one it is.
You've got to dip in now and again, haven't you? God.
I'm trying to think.
We're only here once.
I think my Imperial shuttle was. Well, it's quite a while ago when I got it, but that was like
giving it away yet, Tez? Have you?
No, I'm not giving it away because it was 200 quid. So yeah, I think but I didn't feel guilty. I didn't feel guilty about it. I was just like, where the hell am I going to put it?
So Geek Strong spent $1,000 on 2 of those HasLabs. $1,000.
Yeah, £500 each. Yeah,
so he's selling one of those, I reckon.
Yeah, I see Geek Strong buying those popcorn bucket things. God, you're mad for popcorn buckets in America, isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it?
Andrew's got an Action Force Snake Eyes, but it was a good deal. I got it from a mate, and he had left it in a drawer for 20 years. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, Snake Eyes always goes for big bucks.
Is that going up, Action Force now? Carded Action Force. It's because a lot of Americans are buying it, so that's
Yep,
it's
all our fault.
So cheap. It's so cheap. No, you can't get a cheap one.
You could walk around a toy fair and you would see the Action Force carded, and no one touched them.
No one touched them.
No, I wouldn't go near them.
Yeah,
and then I reckon
so boring. The cardbacks are boring, aren't they? They are so boring.
Exactly, they are boring cardbacks. No one touched them.
Yeah,
I think it wasn't until probably Analog Toys did all his videos on all the series. Then I think
Tony's fault.
Yeah, I'm not blaming him, but I think it was his fault.
The British guy that came over at Joe Fest that was doing the Action Force, his booth was busy though, wasn't it? I mean, he was selling loose ones, Dave, for like $10. But then obviously the carded ones and the box ones, they were a lot more expensive, but it was busy. His booth was busy all the time.
His booth, even at NEC, if you remember, was doing a brisk business because all of his stuff was priced very, very fair.
Yeah. I think he does Sandown as well, Dave. I think he's there as well.
Yeah. I got that Checkpoint Alpha, International Heroes box from him, and it was 25 quid. And I was like, yes.
So, Matt, we've seen you cosplay, but Andy wants to know who's just gone off.
Tez.
Andy wants to know, can you deliver a line in your best Batman voice? So we'll just make you big a minute. Let's have a look.
I can't do that, maybe big.
I'm Batman.
It's a bit country, though, isn't it?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman, you are.
I reckon Matt was the voice behind that Rattler advert.
Commander.
You can tell it was I mean, all right, Joe Fest fan.
Right.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Let me show you my Batmobile. Yeah.
No, it's not open, mate. I just had a couple of people in the back, so we'll probably do it again next week. So let's have a look. That's a site. It's going to be great. Why do you want to? If you want to come on, Keith, you can come on for 10 minutes. Let me just stick it in there for you.
Yeah, coming out.
Go on. Tez is back. Hang on, Keith. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in the chat. Come on, say hello. You can, Keith. Hold on.
I was going to say to Tez, have you seen that animated short that they've just put up for the Alien called Monday? Have you seen it?
Oh, I've seen some stills. Where is it? Oh,
Monday. It's on YouTube. Just put Alien Monday in. It's
right.
10, 15 minutes. It's anime It's anime aliens. It's bloody. It's really good.
Oh, right, I did see some screenshots of it.
It's a full scripted. Yeah, so it's really good. If anyone watch it, I recommend anyone watch it. It likes aliens.
What Alien Monday we called?
Alien Monday. Yeah, it's an animated thing. Yeah.
So Keith, what are these dodgy figures you buy that are deteriorating already? What are these figures that you?
Oh yeah. I've just found because I was doing the videos. I've just started looking at a lot more detail, and yeah, anything over 20 years, you open them up. Well, not open them up. Look at them. They've just fallen out of their holdings in the last bands. It's pretty poor. But,
I just sat there the other day, Keith, and that's why I've been selling a few of my carded, especially the Return of the Jedi ones, because the bubbles are just yellow, and you can just look at them and you just know that bubble's just going to go into dust.
I had a really rare Revenge of the Sith press relief thing that spins around when you open it, and the Vader just fell out, and it just like you wouldn't spin it.
Oh no!
Yeah, some of the Tri logos.
George, now you're blaming me for the rise of that. It's bloody George's fault.
George is stocking them all up. He's got stocks of it. Yeah.
I think George controls the prices. He really does.
Right? Yeah.
Have you seen that?
It's something else in it. It's something else. George's Action Force collection. I love looking at it. Matt, did you see the new Alien popcorn bucket coming out?
Yeah, there's two, isn't there? Have you seen that, Tez? There's two. There's face and there's an alien head coming out as well. I love the alien head. Cool. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get them over here.
Okay.
I know the Deadpool head has come out here, and that's quite big. That's quite big.
Yeah. You feel daft like eating popcorn out of Deadpool head.
I don't do food in cinemas. You know me. I don't like people eating in cinemas. I'm very,
I don't like people eating hot things in cinemas.
I don't like people breathing in cinemas. Really, I don't like.
You don't like anyone else in your cinema.
I wouldn't say any else.
Yeah.
I get that. I always shame people.
I've got a simple plan for that.
I'll be there with you. I'll be there with you. Yeah.
Lee, Lee.
Tez.
Hey, Lee.
When are you going to review on that baby?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, you've got Vanguard. Oh no, Viking. Oh God, there we go. That's a great little game. That one.
Yeah,
Viking Raiders. Oh, what a great soundtrack! I love it.
Have you got any more?
No, that's the only one I got.
Was that your child?
Change behind you.
He's in a different position now, isn't he?
Hey guys, you know when you look for you do videos and stuff, you think I found something I never knew existed. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh, the bike.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I never knew that's the proper 3.75 figure in a game from episode 1. I never knew that existed.
Oh, the game's actually in the speeder, is it? Oh.
Yeah, look, it's cool.
The game's in the speed. What? There's a little TV screen.
They did some interesting stuff in Phantom Menace.
Anakin as well.
Oh yeah, I remember
that about 2 weeks ago.
How big's the screen on that? Oh, it's quite
OCD little thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they know that.
Yeah,
like a little pocket. It'd be like your pocket game, wouldn't it? So,
yeah.
Wow.
It's funny that because
I never knew that existed about 3 weeks ago.
No, I never
that because I've just done that myself. I found that one. Do you remember that?
Oh, look at that.
No way.
Is that with the slime?
It's so dusty, it's ridiculous, but it's never been opened. It's the episode 1 Gungan sub with the slime.
Things like that will be rare because people just didn't, did they? That was things that you were just buying you throw away, wasn't it? So yeah.
I thought you said you were going to bust that open and use it in the tub tonight.
Oh, how did those show?
You can have a shave while you're in the Shabby, you know.
Yeah. Go on, Shabby, have a shave in the next show.
Yeah. The old brush out.
Simon, I know you're all for your poshness and your hair's nice and your jumpers. How many times have you shaved your armpits, Si? How many times? Never. I know. When he said that,
I'm not a hairy man. I heard Dave say before, like when he's go for like 10 inches, I'm like, who's ever had 10-inch arm ends for a start?
It's scary.
I'm not a hairy man. I've never been hairy in my life. I've never
smooth.
I've never had to, I'm not really hairy.
You're very slippy, sorry.
Yeah,
well, it's not that. It's just, I'm not hairy. I don't really have like really hairy armpits, so I've never had to worry about things like that. I'm going to tell you what.
He's slippery. You try to hug him, and
she'll let us know, wouldn't she? I guess she, you know. So yeah.
Tez, I've got something for you here. Look.
Oh,
look at that.
when did you get the game? How long have you had that? Why have you got that? Why did you give it to me?
Oh, I love the feel of a rubber key.
Yeah, the rubber keys.
Where did you get that from? How long have you had it? How long have you had that?
I don't know, maybe 6-7 years, I would say. I don't know.
Wow.
Does it still work, David?
It does, but I haven't used it in a long time. It wasn't working. I sent it to a guy who was just like a amazing wizard of these things. Fixed it all up for me.
Yeah,
and,
resolder it. They resolder all that stuff.
Yeah.
Great, yeah. So we
Nice.
stay.
Legend.
You need to sort that window out. You need to sort that.
Yeah, I need to sort it out. I don't use it. I just emulate anyway.
Yeah, you cheat.
I buy games just to put on the shelf.
You're not a real Spectrum fan. You cheat. Yeah, you get emulate.
I do cheat.
You got to expect people to load the game and wait on YouTube for you to load the game and then play it. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait 10 minutes.
I ain't got time.
One other pickup this week. One other pickup.
Oh.
Look
at that in the box.
I had a loose one. Not a loose one.
Wow.
I had the two red ones on the back as well.
Yeah. I had that slug one with the wheels on it. I remember that
one.
Yeah,
kind of like a caterpillar.
Caterpillar one kind of thing. Yeah, sluggy caterpillar. Yeah.
They tried to bring him back, didn't they, a couple of years back? They didn't.
In demand. You can buy them in demand, the new versions. Yeah.
Oh no, they're really good now, aren't they?
Yeah.
The ones that the wolf ones.
So, what do you think of that McFarlane Batmobile, the new one from Batman Forever?
What I've seen so far looks pretty good. I know you know what you sort of expect from McFarlane now and the Batmobiles and stuff. So I think values for the money in them.
It is.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought the 89 one at Joe Fest for $60. I think it was Rob that made me buy it, or was Scuba one of them? Said, "Oh, you've got to get on DTM."
He was like, "If you don't buy that," and I was like,
"Yeah." $60.
That was a great price.
The only thing at Joe Fest that I was upset about, not upset because I'm happy, right? And it was Scuba Pete, right? So Scuba's got this knack of finding just everything. It's just weird. We're in the same shop, but he'll come out with something, and I'll think, "How the hell has he found that?" Well, he finds the Masters Universe, the big helicopter with the wings and stuff. And he was umming and ahhing about it first, and I'm like, "Please put it back." But then he goes, he's going, "It'll be expensive, this Shabby." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, right, yeah, fair enough." I already knew it was 120. I already knew, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, maybe it will be expensive." And then Scuba went, "120, I'm having it." Oh, you bastard!
See, I love seeing Scuba buy stuff in in the flesh when it's nice, isn't it?
That's the trouble toy hunting in pairs. Shabby. You've got to go like VTR. VTR Dave goes on his own.
We're going to fall out.
I pair up with my friend Jules, and it's trouble because you're fighting.
Should have done what Rob's Matt, a protein bar and stayed on my own. I go with my wife, that's trouble.
Yeah, no, you're not having that.
I wish I would have found that battle bones.
Different kind of trouble.
Oh yeah, the battle bones was cool and stuff. But it's great when you. But it is funny. You notice that when you all go out yourselves, so it doesn't matter what convention you go to, where you'll have a look round, and then all of a sudden you'll see someone go, "Oh, look what I've just picked up," and you think, "Where was that? Where was that?"
He's hidden it. You hide stuff. You hide stuff.
You know what my favorite?
I used to under the
the Droidica. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, the metal panels in shops. You shove it underneath. I'll come back later.
A lot of the vendors, as stuff sells, then they
people are turning up now. They've all been watching the Olympics. So there's a few different people in the chat now.
I've just checked. They're at the
watch the Olympics and watch us. I'm just not happy.
Snoop Dogg lit the Olympic flame, as it were.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. I saw that.
Yeah. Was there? Is it the lady who does the dancing in Dust to Dawn?
Oh, hang on. Let's just make you big. Show us that again. What does he do? You showed everybody how.
She's dancing with a snake, and she and Dusty Dawn. Yeah,
shaved bastard.
Yeah, drinks that thing out of his foot, doesn't he? Is it? I can't remember that. Yeah.
You see, you say I don't give you anything. There's a clip of Matt dancing. I've just
he's already given me something tonight. He's already given me something. Oi, Batman! Oi, Batman! He's already given it me.
Oi, Batman!
You've got to do a thumbnail of like a lady shaving in the shower like that or something. Put his head on it.
Do his adverts, couldn't I? I could do the old Head and Shoulders adverts. I've got nothing there. I just,
you just
I just couldn't believe, Si, that Adam Berry came out with I had a man bun and there's pictures of it on Instagram. I thought, do you not know Si's in the chat? Do you not know?
Guys, I've just seen a picture of Adam. He's put it on Discord, and he's got long hair down to here.
You've got to get right, Keith. You've got to get that picture up now and show us on the.
I can't. Hold on a minute.
Oh, no.
Adam's sweating now.
Adam's in the chat. Send him chat.
Matt, Kieran asks, do you dance like that with your shirt off, Matt? Do you dance like that with your shirt off?
No, only for you guys. I dance like that.
Only for us.
I don't know.
Yeah, to watch it.
Let's have a look.
Oh my god!
Looks like one of the babies.
Wow, that is scary, isn't it? He's very girly there, doesn't he? Yeah,
he looks like a cross between Thor and Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam. Sorry, mate.
Look at that one down there. We've got that on.
More like Paris Bernie in.
Paris Bernie in.
It wasn't a personal message. A public message, so I think that's I can put it on.
Oh, don't worry.
That's magic.
Right.
It looks like a pal on Fabio.
That image will never appear again. Never appear again. No.
Adam says he sent it to you, Shabby.
I'm having a look right now. So if it's on Instagram,
yeah,
it was on Boss Discord account. So
all right. Oh dear.
Right. So, are you ready for a main picture?
Oh.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. Come on. Look at that. Oh.
Gorgeous.
Hey.
He looks like Adam before he says the power of Grayskull.
Yeah.
Power of Grayskull.
A bit of chin fluff there as well.
Yeah, I got the little patch.
Is that chin
Gold
fluff?
chain as well.
Lady killer there.
He knows. You know what it is he knows Rob's Retro's on, and he's trying to get the #1 spot back in the Adam. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get...
It's definitely one for the bank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Phil.
Yeah, man.
He looks like a magician.
Like a Vegas.
Vegas tiger.
Yeah. White tiger, yeah.
White tiger, yeah.
DTM, he looks like my ex-bird. Oh, brilliant. Oh, man. Oh, no. Yeah, treasure.
Yeah,
exactly right. At least he's got his long hair and all that. Look at
treasure your hair.
You had long hair in the 90s, didn't you?
Do you know what says that? Do you know how things that your elders say rub off on you? My gran used to say to me, don't have long hair, it'll dirty your collars. And it always stuck with me, so I never, ever have long hair.
It's true, isn't it?
Never had long hair because of that. Because my gran would say, oh no, it'll dirty your collars.
Look at Luke Reynolds' comment.
Yeah, you had a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, brilliant.
I can never look at Adam that way again. It's strange, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. He's
a whole new Savage commercial now.
Oh, yeah, pirate. He's a pirate.
Thanks for sending us that, Adam. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that cheered us up, that did. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Thank you.
I used to try it up, to be honest, before man bun ever existed. A man bun. Can you imagine me with a man bun? My word, I look like that fat bloke from that Nintendo Street Fighter game. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh, great. So, has anyone got anything coming up this weekend? Anyone going out? Any conventions or days out?
No, just try and get some nice weather here. It'd be nice for a couple of days. You know?
It's weird. Not one of you is going because every week you're always at a toy fair or you're always doing.
No, I think it's it's September we got Sandown, haven't we? September, and they all kick off again, isn't it? End of October. Yeah, nothing much.
Hey, sorry, are you around the week after next?
Yeah.
There you go. I might come up with Josh.
Oh,
yeah, come up with Josh. Yeah.
Oh, don't come. I won't come on a Wednesday because the arcade club's not open.
No.
I just want to go to the arcade.
Well, I don't know.
When he came on that Wednesday, and the arcade club was shut, wasn't it? Collectibles was closed.
Don't go Wednesday to Blackpool then. Yeah.
No, it's still old fashioned like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's because I was saying before about going up north and seeing. You've got some awesome toy shops in Blackpool. There's some
and do you know what? There's quite a few just opened as well. There's quite a few new ones that have opened this year that are doing quite well in the town. I've not been in them yet, but they seem to be doing all right. In the one of them, the window, it's all vintage Star Wars. It's all like big transporters there in an AT-AT and all vintage stuff. So I'm gonna have to go in and have a look. I'm one of them though. I always feel a bit of a knobhead filming in shops, me. I always feel stupid.
You want to get one of those, you want to get one of ones with a camera in the glasses. I know another YouTuber that uses one of them. Very good, very popular, for Pervin.
Oh, brilliant chocolate chip. That picture was taken at the Curly Plaza 1980. Even chocolate chips giving you shit. Even chocolate.
Has anyone seen Wolverine and what's his name?
No, I've heard it's good though.
Jimmy,
I want to see it.
No rush. I think
I'm the same as you, Matt. I think the Marvel thing. I'll watch it, but I'm not in a rush to.
No, I'm going to go and see the Alien Romulus film. That's what I want to see. I want to see something to scare the hell out of me. So
that trailer looks brilliant.
Does.
Is it going to be that scary though? Because I've watched.
Yeah, for you it would. It would for you. It would be. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Because the reason I haven't watched them till now is because everyone said they were scary. So
you got to take a pillow with you.
I don't like watching scary films at cinema. Really.
No, I agree, Keith.
I think it's just going to make you jump
Alien,
a lot.
Man, it's Alien.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's Alien.
Popcorn to go everywhere. Pop dogs.
Yeah, looks intense.
I remember going to when I was in Virginia. I went to see the Blair Witch Project, and I shit myself all the way.
That first one is
that's it.
Oh,
that's like Paranormal Activity. That first one, that was pretty.
Not £7.50.
Yeah, Gap might say, loads of people have been saying Deadpool's really good.
Gap says Deadpool was awesome, highly recommended. I laughed my ass off. Alien Romulus, George. Alien Romulus, the film where you're rooting for the aliens as the humans are all snowflakes. George has got one on tonight, hasn't he?
Oh, ball flag.
It was at the time, though, Gap. I mean, I'm not, as you know, I'm not a one for scary. I jump at everything. So I remember seeing it, and it was frightening. It was to me. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. I used to think the Hulk was scary, the original TV series when I was a kid. So when he changed,
what about the one he had a werewolf in it? That was scary. That was scary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anybody watch Horizon with Kevin Costner?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. But the first part's like 3 hours long.
Oh right. Oh. I think he's moving the next bit to Netflix, isn't he, or something? They're trying to. Yeah.
Seemed like it should have been a series, not a.
Yeah.
Oh, lads.
Oh.
Adam Berry really wants the number one spot back.
He wants to be ridiculed, doesn't he?
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I don't think they're prepared. I don't think they're prepared for the sexiness. You know what I mean? There's ladies in the chat, but
is it?
Here we go.
Oh no. Oh my god!
He's got dates on.
Here we've got blonde, we've got bald, we've got.
Hey, how come in 2020 he was the? How come in 2020 he was the lead singer of Travis?
Yeah, Travis always rain on me.
How come in 2020 he was Moby?
Yeah, no, Moby. 2021 he was looking a bit
blue steel going on there.
Adam, we're all jealous, mate. Don't take it hard.
We are. We're all jealous. Yeah, we all wish. I wish I had his hair on my head.
all jealous that he got that sleeveless t-shirt and I thought not so much.
Adam, all we need now, Adam, is a picture of your armpits and we're set.
Yeah. Do you shave your armpits, Adam? Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I'd like to see it, but apparently the part 2, Rob, that's just going straight to streaming now. They're not putting it out because it didn't do well. But...
I mean, it was good. It was classic Costner, but it was long.
I'd like to see it. I agree with Gaff. I'm going to watch it, definitely.
Yeah, he gave up Yellowstone to do that, didn't he?
We should do that, Adam. We should do a show yourself through the years stream. Everybody have pictures over all the years, what you like as a kid and in teen and in your 20s.
Darren looks like the lad from the Underground.
We can get David Beckham pictures in the background.
Yeah.
Wow. G-Force is back.
I just got around to watching Furiosa. I just saw that.
What do you think of that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Loved it. I loved it.
It was so good.
Brilliant.
I put it off.
Brilliant film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I just watched that Ghostbusters after the new one that followed. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I've still not seen that either. No.
Yeah, completely different film to Fury Road, but it was just good.
It was kind of cool how they tied them a little bit together. You see a lot of the characters. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what? One ZSR, I think we should do that. I think we should get everyone to send us in pictures of when they're in the 20s and we'll put them up. Not as kids, when you're in your 20s, and we'll stick them all up.
I've got to find a picture of you in 20s.
Because that's the era, that decade is when you're cool and when you've got your cool stuff and when you got.
I've got one picture of me. I've got a picture of me when I first went out with Katrina and I was 18 and I've got hair then still. So I'd have to, dig it out.
Right. Well, me and Matt and Ted will talk about that and we'll do.
I think I had earrings back then as well. Yeah.
Was it long like Adam Berry's? Was it down here?
I did actually grow my. I used to wear. I keep baseball. My hair when it got long, it got wavy, so I had to keep a cap on it.
Ooh,
so it was I was a metaler because I was a metaler. You know, I had my leather jacket and me. Yeah.
No, there's that picture of you, Scooby. You got your arms like that. You built like blooming Arnie.
Where I was living in the gym.
At the back.
Like 5 hours a day in the gym.
Oh,
every day.
Wow, man. Wow.
Pumping iron.
Hours a day. Couple hours a day was enough. Oh, I wanted to.
Yeah, we will. I'll tell you what. I'll talk to Matt and Tez and we'll set that up and we'll have a 20-somethings night where we can all.
I'm going through my attic in a couple of weeks. I found some loads of old photographs.
Yeah, the Tub Thumpers series. You pull out pictures of you in your 20s. Yeah. Both ears. Both ears. Oh,
we can call it Pub Thumpers. Hello, ladies.
Earrings, necklace, and a handbag. Just went back from paddle boating on Loch Lomond. Nice, George. I love Loch Lomond. It's beautiful down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not lovely.
Hey, Gaps, all good.
I want to go right up. I like to go up to the top. Yeah, go right up there.
I think we should do it. Yeah. We will do it, Ardes. We'll get it on. Let's have a look. Hey, Matt, do you have a picture of you with your shirt off in your 20s? That's just for Wynn's personal collection.
Wynn. I'll send you a selfish. Yeah,
Wynn's got to take the shirt off now and then compare it with the 20s.
Oh my god! Yeah, I remember when I had a 6-pack when I was in the 20s.
YouTube has rules for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The right was you can't be that sexy on YouTube, boys. Well, we tried. You know, we tried to hide it. Portfolio. Look at him, portfolio. Look at Rob just smirking like, yeah, all right.
Go on, Adam, get it out. Get your portfolio out.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't have any photos of myself, but there's a picture of my hand grabbing Madonna's cape at the MTV.
That wasn't her.
Des has just sent me a picture. We have a look at that before we go. Let's have a look.
Oh. It's amazing how many people used to have long hair, isn't it? A lot did, didn't they, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
90s.
Suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
I think I remember having long hair. Then I broke up with a girlfriend and just went, did that rebel thing and just shaved it all off. And
right. I don't think you're prepared for this. I do not think this is our Des. Are you ready?
A younger day.
Wait to see this.
Oh,
Si, you're gonna have a field day, mate.
Oh.
Our Des.
That's a full head of hair. Look at that.
Peter Shilton.
Peter Shilton. That is a Peter Shilton looking like.
Look at the size of his arm.
He was very buff, wasn't he? Very buff back then.
It looks like he's looking at the picture saying, "I've killed a man."
Whose baby is this?
He's been in a suntan. He's got half.
That his young daughter. That must be his daughter. Is that his young daughter in there? Is it?
Yeah, that's Zoe. Yeah, there's Zoe.
Hello, Zoe.
Yeah.
Look, she's yelling at him. Put me down, you brute!
That's brilliant. It looks like Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2.
Is that a Star Wars collection behind him on the wall?
Awesome. Right, we've come to the end. We're at 2 hours, so thank you all so much. Thank you, Scuba. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, David. Thank you, Arsai, for joining us tonight. It's been a good. I've enjoyed tonight. It's been really nice. It's been
looking at figures and stuff and talking about toys.
It was Lou Ferrigno.
Why is dead? Why is dead?
Nice pitching up, baby.
Louis Ferrigno.
Oh, he was 26. 26. Oh, we're definitely going to do this.
Very young. Very young.
Yeah.
Right. Looks like Des is asking, is it Star Wars? Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Have a good weekend, everybody. The lovely Mrs. Scuba Pete says, thank you, dudes. And we'll finish off with Super Family.
Super Family.
With good night, all. Yeah, thanks for tonight. Yeah, it was awesome. I've really enjoyed it. Over to the Hasbro one. Right, we'll let you
Hasbro
go.
live streams on now, isn't it? The Hasbro live streams on at 10. What a crazy time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before we go, does anyone want to plug something? Me and Si got Tub Thumpers on Wednesday, but anybody else want to plug anything?
Yeah, we've got you, me, and Dave. We've got Jeopardy on Sunday night.
Oh,
we're doing that, aren't we?
Yeah, it's super awesome.
We've got Stu's quiz. Stu's quiz.
Yeah.
I'm going to get. I've got.
You'll do better than I did.
To compete with, I'm going to get slaughtered.
We've got the Tub Thumpers on Wednesday with a certain Irishman we all know.
And I've done my Focus Figure Line series a week, so check it out, guys. So it's
awesome, Keith. Right, we're done. Cool. All right, well, with that, wave everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
See you next channel.
My channel, hopefully.
Match channel, yeah.
Match channel.
Yes, me.